Good evening, everyone. In the kitchen. So how are we? How are you tonight, Amjad? It's all right. Our Chase has just appeared out of nowhere out at curtains. Obviously, he's been bird watching. So there you go. Not really done a deal. I tell you something, Amjad. Oh, that's sticky toffee pudding. Oh, now you see, Chris went. They were a bit sort of like that way having dates in, but and Callum were a bit apprehensive, and yeah, they were absolutely blown away by it. Very strange. Mind you, if it's like our Callum's college, Amjad, yeah, they're about as much use as chocolate fire guard. They don't know what they're doing. Oi, you pay. Whoop! Callum. Chase has just jumped in that box and it went flying. That's what I'm laughing at. Oh dear. You just couldn't make that up. Yeah. Oh, no. Same as I say, our Callum's. If it weren't for Callum keep pushing and pushing and pushing, he wouldn't know anything. What? College. Oh, yeah, you know, about as much use as a chocolate fire guard. Didn't you mean to do that one, Chase? He's looking as if to say, nothing to see here. Honest, it were ever so funny, Dad. I sort of jumped in this box and, you know, hiya, James, how are you? So, yeah. Anyway, links up there. It's these pair having a to-do. Because I think our Tucker wants to get in that box. Oh, God. Fighting over bloody boxes now. You know, you buy them all these things. You know, we've got a cat tower and everything. But they're arguing over a bloody box. I don't know. So what you been up to, James? Anything good? I can't understand whether it were absolutely piddling it down all night, and then it was still raining this morning, and then out of nowhere, bloody bright sunshine. I know, Gordon Bennett. I don't know what this is the thing, Amjad. Can you imagine a person wearing that? What they're going to attract? Bloody flies and bees and wasps and, you know what I mean? Oh, look at them.
Excuse me, have I got to break this up?
They both went running in opposite direction. It's because I chased her in that box, and I think our Tucker wanted him to get out of it.
Got 2 boxes here.
Oh, you've done a vid. I'll have to have a look afterwards, James.
I don't have that.
But, well, you missed a good one last night, James. If you like sticky toffee pudding. And it were Biscoff.
And even
sticky toffee pudding.
Bobby, and even with dating.
Yeah, I've just been saying, I've made a sticky toffee pudding before, but I've never put dates in it. Now, the recipe that I used last night called for dates, and Chris went, you know what I mean? It were, yeah. He's changed his opinion of it now, James, because
Cakes
basically
on their own.
what you did was you soaked the dates, well, you obviously chopped them and pitted them and everything. Soaked the dates in hot water, boiling water, and then once they cooled down, you like liquidized them, so you just got like a date liquid. Honestly, you know, I'm not blowing my own trumpet here, but it was absolutely gorgeous. We had it after his tea. So yeah, and pretty simple to make. No, Chris went. That was Chris's exact. You know.
Yeah, I can't stand dates, mate, but you can't taste them. They're gorgeous.
And I says to him, I says, once they liquidized and mixed into cake mixture, you not even know they're there.
You can't.
And
I've chucked the rest of that box because we're not using that box.
But yeah, I says to him, once they liquidise, once they mix into mixture, you not even know they're there. I don't think anybody would do, Amjad. Can you imagine stink?
What's that?
Broccoli, mustard, and vanilla perfume.
Oh, sounds a bit iffy.
But yeah, Chris's reaction was exactly the same, James.
I went,
yeah, it's changed his mind honestly.
Not on the dates, but on the cake.
Oh yeah, but I mean, what I'm saying is, the sticky toffee pudding is delicious, but you wouldn't know there were dates in it.
No. If you didn't know they got dates in, James, you'd go, oh, that's nice.
But yeah,
you know what I mean.
If I put it in front of you and you didn't know there were dates in it, yeah, and you'd taste it, you wouldn't know there were any dates in it. And I kept saying that to Chris, and he kept saying, ooh. But you know, when he tasted it, yeah. So there you go. And I mean, I must say myself, I were a bit apprehensive, but I was sort of got faith in myself, and I said to Chris, I says, only thing that the date mixture adds to the cake mixture is like a sweetness and like a dense flavour. But you put cinnamon in as well, so it sort of counteracts. You wouldn't know they were there, honestly. I mean, but it's not a cake, it's pudding. It's sticky toffee, Biscoff sticky toffee pudding. But it don't, you know, I don't think it's actually classed as a cake. It says, put a chocolate gatto in front of me and I will eat the lot. You've got to open your palate to new things, James. You know what I mean? A bit, you know, something a bit out the ordinary. No, I Callum used to watch it all the while. Amjad, but The Simpsons.
Oh, you were on it all the time, Callum. Channel 4 it used to be on.
But he hasn't watched it for ages. I mean, he's watched it every now and again, but not on like he used to.
Like every day.
Yeah, more than once a day. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Callum was saying he used to watch it all the time, and then I suppose he's sort of, as he's got older, other things have interested him, you know what I mean? This is what I'm saying, James. You've got to open your palate up to new things. But yeah, I mean, it's not just the pudding, it's the sauce that you make to go with it as well, because that will got Biscoff in it as well. Wouldn't it? Oh, it were a lovely sauce. Hi, Vanessa. How are you?
Hello, Vanessa. I'm here. I'm sorting the gubbins out.
Oh,
I'm out tomorrow.
are you?
Serious video making. He says. Trying to get
But you see, this is the thing, James, as well.
Amazing.
In our household, Chris does the cooking and I do the baking.
And eating.
And eating it, taste testing. But this is the thing, how can I put it? I've always baked. You know what I mean? Like right from being little, when my mum used to bake. So I've sort of got that, you know. But I mean, you've got to go out your comfort zone every now and again. Right, I want to show you something now, James. And it's not a naked picture.
You get demonetized.
No, it's not a naked picture. There you go, James. That's the finish, and that is broken Biscoff biscuits on top. I spread a bit of the sauce on top, and then they broken biscuits. You know, the Biscoff biscuits. And that's sort of it from an aerial view. So yeah, that's last night's baking. Now, Tracy sent me hers because she had a bit of a problem with hers. It was sort of baking on top, but it weren't baking anyway. So after the live had finished, she that's Tracy's, but she actually put some biscuits on top of it as well. So, you know, it's just, you know, each like a different artistic, you know, thing, if you know what I mean. But this is a thing. And you still not made that mousse yet. I think it were in Ninja. Yeah, I think it were in air fryer. Not sure. But Johnny's assured me that, like, come November, he's going to buy her a new cooker. So, see, the thing is, the heater element thing's gone in it. So it turns on, you press your clicky thing, but it don't stop lit. So, yeah, it looks easy enough, Amjad. I mean, I did consider having a go at it myself. It does look really nice. I mean, that's it, Amjad. That's the Biscoff mousse. You only need double cream, Biscoff spread, and Biscoff biscuits. Well, I've got more or less all them. Just need to get some fresh double cream. And it takes 4 minutes, but then you've got to chill it. You know what I mean? Well, they sound nice. That'd be right up Chris's street because he loves anything to do with bacon. But yeah, you can whip that up in less than 5 minutes. It's just the setting time. You know what I mean? And it needs to be chilled at least 2 hours. But yeah, I mean, if I were to make, let me have a look how much. I still got some double cream from last night. That might be an idea. But yeah, all you've got to do, Amjad, is whip the double cream up, melt your Biscoff spread, add it to the cream, put it in dishes or a dish, and then just crumble some biscuits on top. No, it says give him 5 minutes. Now you see, I like rice pudding with jam, but semolina, that's not that, because there were one when I were a kid and we used to call it frog spawn. Oh, now this looks nice. Oh, look at that bit. Look at that, Amjad. Bird's eye. That is that Nadia Hussain. We put coffee granules in the actual cake and in the ganache. I'll save that one. Chocolate espresso cake, it's called. Yeah, it says it were on this morning. This morning? What did it say? Oh, yeah, this morning. There, look, it says it were on this morning. She made it on this morning.
What's that?
The Nadia Hussain's chocolate espresso cake.
Chocolate espresso cake?
It looks nice. But yeah, it's sometimes I ain't done what I was going to do and look for semolina. That's what I was looking for, and I mean, it look. This is the thing.
Hello.
Good evening, Mr. Richard.
All right.
Yeah. Well, you see, that's what I do. That's what I do, James. I look up. I got to look up something, and then I see something else, and I think, "Ooh, that looks good." Yeah.
Hello, Amjad. How are we doing? How's my favourite YouTube nephew doing with his new dapper picture? I see. Hello, Tim. How are you?
Tim. Oh dear. They seen Chris's latest video?
Yes.
I
watched it about.
Not the fox.
Oh right. Oh no. Oh, I saw that earlier on today. Oh, hellfire.
Early birthday present.
Okay, birthday, no.
Oh well, that fucking cost enough. Never mind. Oh,
yeah.
Excuse my language.
Show him how small it is.
Well, he's been on about it, Richard. I says, I tell you what, order it. I says, and
careful that gimbal cover because it's not on properly because it's a bag of boo-boo. That gimbal cover.
That's it.
I've just been watching on some.
He got the Fly More combo as well.
Yeah, I've just been watching some videos on YouTube with the active track bit on it. Absolutely bob on.
And it's voice activated as well.
I doubt it'll be.
He says he don't think he'll use that bit. But yeah, ain't it little?
Yeah. Morning though.
Going to test it out in
with mini toe. All the other gubbins.
Very good.
Banging. Never had
Yeah, I saw that video as well. We flying around the yard, and I thought, is this
Yeah,
a
when
video?
he only went out some back garden.
Yeah, a bit quite windy, and
Yeah, I saw you going up steps with it. Oh, God.
According to my weather app, it's going to be nice in the morning, so I'll not be going to bed late tonight.
Will you? Will you not?
No, you can stop. I'll go to bed.
What are you doing?
Oh. Only thing is, it's not got. It can follow you, but it can't follow objects as of yet. Unless
I've just sent you a message, Richard.
and say it can follow me or people, but it can't follow objects like a car yet.
Well, he ain't worked that one out yet.
Future updates, it might well do that. Follow cars. So.
Oh yeah, there'll be updates and all sorts of stuff.
Is it warm enough for you, Richard?
It's been a bit cold today, actually.
I'm going to say it's been bloody freezing today.
Put on me.
Flipping, it's done now by rain today. Yeah, really hard.
Yeah, it has here. And through night as well. It was raining very.
Raining that hard earlier on at work. The actual Canada geese off canal were coming and flipping, walking into our place to shelter the cheeky bugs.
Oh,
That's how bad it were, rain. I put a photo on Facebook of one.
Yeah, I saw it.
Nice little bar stool, Richard. Jerry.
Oh, bloody hell. Sat there, they were.
How's Mia? Where is she?
She sat right in front of the telly here, just there. Down there somewhere. Yeah, you're here, aren't you?
Oh, dear. What mischief has she been up to lately, then?
Oh, God, everything. That time, she's horrendous. She does this thing right in bed. She like lies on her back and pulls herself around along the floor, like right bottom at bed. Like lies on her back and pulls herself around with her paws, right round bed. Don't know what it's all about, but she does it. Oh God, it's horrendous. All you can hear is it making a racket. Oh. I'm gonna start shutting her out of bedroom, I think.
That's it. I mean, if you're a deep sleeper like what Chris is, yeah, even if she does start one, she'll she'll soon settle down.
Yeah, I wonder if I took a slipper at her.
Yeah, after an hour or so, when you go to bed, she goes quiet, but it's that hour or so, and you're thinking, "Oh, you fucking shut up."
He tried to get to sleep, but he can't because she's making such a racket.
Yeah, she's looking for anything with a lace or a lead on it.
Oh dear.
How with a lace and a lead, isn't it? Huh? You're a little shit, man, aren't you? Huh?
Hey, got a different chair?
Oh yeah, it's another different one. Yeah, I nicked it from charity shop. That other one I bought, I couldn't get on with it. I don't know why. It's a backer. You can just see it behind me there.
Yeah, because that's what made me ask, because I could see it behind you.
You know, so just too much going on and chair arms it way and stuff. I thought, I don't like it. So, and it was just too low. I wanted a bit more height, and this is a bit higher up, and it's got a right strong spring on this. When you get up, it practically fires you through the ceiling.
You've got your own ejector seat.
Yeah. And it's only small, it's not as big and clumsy. You know. And I was just having a pee, I were the other day. And no, in fact, no, I weren't having a pee. I usually look, when I was just getting in my car and I looked through the fence, and there they were at an office chair back at charity shop. I thought, I'll go and try that. I'll go and whip that. And I thought, well, if it's no good, I can always chuck it in ice skip tomorrow.
Put it back where you found it.
I kept it here for a day or two while it dried out because it had been rained on. and it's all right.
That was Tracy's finished product last night.
Yeah, I saw it.
She had a bit of a mishap to start with, but I think it was the size of the dish and everything, and it were like cooked on top, but it were raw in middle. So after we'd finished the live last night, basically what she did was cut the top bit off, put it back in air fryer, and that's the result. Because I'd says to her, I says, don't throw the top bit away just in case. Anyway, so it went to dream. And I says to her, I says, well, I would never thought of doing that. You know what I mean? But it turned out all right in the end.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
And the taste, Richard, is out of this world. And you know what, Chris were a bit weird having dates in it. Thought it were lovely. It did have apprehensions to start with. And I said to him, I says, well, once it's mixed into cake mixture, I says, you're not even taste it. And he went, you were right. I says, well, I know, I'm always right. I says, especially when it comes to baking.
Yeah.
But you can't taste the dates.
It's got 400 subs.
Oh, congratulations, James. He says he's got 400 and don't do anything. But you see, this is the thing. Tracy were a bit about dates, so she used sultanas in hers. But hers didn't, because you see, she didn't have I've got a liquidizer. Not a food processor, a proper liquidizer. And once this soaked, in Tracy's, there was still water in it. Whereas with mine, you took the water and the dates in your liquidizer, liquidize it, and it comes together like a, how can I put it, like a pulse. But yeah, so Tracy hadn't got a liquidizer or anything. So I was trying to think of other things that she could use. And she's got one of these pastry cutters, but she did end up having to drain some of the water off because she couldn't get it, that finely thing that it taught. Yeah, anyway. So, but I mean, she says, because I messaged you tonight and I says, hey, try some of that sticky toffee pudding yet? I says, it's absolutely gorgeous. And she says, no, it's still in one piece because they're having a visitor tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah. The young lady that's expecting. Hiya, Woody.
Don't worry, lad.
Yeah, she's that got pregnant in Johnny's love shack.
And the love shack. That love shack's got a lot of explaining to do.
Get out of the kitchen and she's I'm out of the kitchen.
But anyway, so I think sort of she's holding off till tomorrow to cut it. But Johnny's chomping at bit. As to he wants some and he wants some now. Because it's one of Johnny's favourites, you see.
Oh,
you see, this is the thing, James. You know what how the saying goes, ours is not the reason why. And then these bloody pair were fighting over a bloody cardboard box earlier on.
I had to break it up.
Yeah, Chris had to break it up. And I was pissing myself and laughing. Because our Chase jumped in at this box and it cocked up and it went flying and it went rolling. And it was ever so funny.
bloody snake. She's texting everywhere, that damn snake with belly. You can hear it during night, ringing.
Is that one of her favourite toys?
It is, yeah, because she can fling it around.
Hi, Tommy. How are you?
Hello, Tommy. How are we doing?
But So she don't play. Does she not play with a twangy thing anymore then?
Oh yeah, she does. She has just sort of spats on everything, but that's her number one thing because she can just pick it up and do what she wants with it.
Throw it in air and
Swings it around. You know. It's definitely. I had to take it off the other night. Not last night, night before. She was on bed with it, and I just got sick of it. So I just whipped it away. I just shoved it under the covers, and she couldn't work out where it had gone. She's like pacing around looking for it. That's a bloody end. Like 1:30 morning, all I could hear was a flipping bell jingling. She's fucking throwing it around now, you know.
oh dear. But yeah, I mean, it's like they sleep most at day, but come alive at night.
Correct. That's the problem I have. You see, she's asleep all day because I check on camera to see what she's up to, and she's always in second from top bunk or in her hammock. You know, hardly moves during fast asleep all day. Then that's it. When I come home, the beast awakes. First thing she does is whinge for food, and then that's it. She's in silly mode for the rest of the time.
That's it. That's what you're there for, you know, food, and that's it.
Oh yeah. Food's the main thing. My God, as soon as I come in, it's meow meow, and she doesn't stop meowing until food's on the floor.
Does she go in and out your legs, around your legs? When she
Well, no, she like stands on her back legs and like puts her arms in her and tries to grab the ball before you even put out in it.
Oh.
And then afterwards she dives, she jumps on top and gets in sync. I don't know what the hell that's about. She keeps getting in sync, stirring at tap.
But you see ours, I mean, Chris takes the bowls in there and puts the meat in the bowls in there, and more often than not, it's our Chase.
Yeah.
And he's in there and he's following Chris all around until he puts the bowls down for the food. Oh, pardon me. So how many are you giving her now then, Richard?
She gets a pouch in the morning and a pouch when I get home. And she devours it.
It's like you put biscuits down for sort of in between.
Yeah, she graze on them. She does eat them, but only odds and sods every now and then, you know. If I fill a bowl up with biscuits, it lasts for days, you know, but she does go through them, but it lasts a long time.
But meat she's interested in, not the biscuits.
Correct, yeah. Definitely.
See, that's what I do during the day. Chris feeds them first thing in the morning, and then throughout the day, they're grazing on the biscuits until the evening feed.
Yeah. Yeah, she grazes on them. In fact, she'll eat anything. You know what I mean? She'll eat my tea if I let her. As soon as I get my tea out, she's straight there. You know what I mean? I have to push her out way all the time. I can't eat my tea in peace. There's no chance.
I bet your pup's big now, Tim. See, out on her. But what we're in, one of them small. Oh, I forget what it were now. I bet it's grown a lot. Not the puppy that we saw last time. But they grow up so quickly. You know before you know it. I mean, like our Chaser's one now, and you wouldn't think like, this time last year we were only a baby.
Yeah.
Chris says he's still a little shit.
Yeah.
We've got a little bastard, we've got a little shit.
But she'll settle down. You see, Anne don't come in bedroom at all. Dog don't come in. Cats don't come in.
I wish I'd installed that rule myself.
Every now and then. I mean, it were like, what time did I get up this morning? About 5 o'clock. And I'm sat on bog, and I could see this paw coming round the door. So I opened the door, and it were our Chase, because they were both in, obviously, because it was raining last night. And I think it just comes, it wants you to make a fuss on him. So I'm stroking him, sat on bog, stroking him and whatever. Anyway, turns light off, shuts bathroom, because we always shut bathroom door and all. And basically, he just sat there on landing. Didn't even attempt to come in bedroom. So I just shut door and that were it.
Yeah.
So we have a well, I say we have a peaceful night's sleep. Somebody does.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that, shutting her out.
But when she realizes that you've shut the door and she can't get in, she'll just go in a tray and settle down and go to sleep. You know what I mean? You just got to, put up with a meow in it, and if you're a heavy sleeper, you'll probably, be all right anyway.
Oh yeah, once I'm asleep, I'm not so bad. Not so bad once I'm asleep.
But hi, Crypto.
Hello, Crypto.
Hello, Crypto. Hello, Anthony. Our daughter FaceTiming. The daughter was FaceTiming me today from the hospital.
How's she doing?
Oh, she's doing. She's buzzing. She's buzzing. She's got all her. I don't know if you can see it. All her doctoring outfit and everything there.
Oh, stethoscope round her neck.
Yeah. Oh, she thinks she's it now.
So she's officially a junior doctor.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Something to be proud of, Richard. A doctor.
Yeah, I did a test on her. I did a bit of a little test. I said, right. I said, I had a blood test last week. I said, and I've got results here, all figures and numbers and shit. I said, I'll send it to you. And I said, but I'll remove the conclusion because they put a conclusion on top of the blood.
Ah, right, yeah.
The experts at the what are they called? What the hell's it called?
Clinic.
Yeah, what are they bloody called? And London Medical Laboratories.
Yeah.
In London, blood laboratories. Anyway, so that's where he went, and they did 280 tests on it. They did different crap and all sorts of shit, and they do a conclusion. All the numbers are there, and it says if it's normal, high, low, normal, high, low, blah 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 blah, and then they put a conclusion on top. Well, I removed the conclusion because there were only 4 items that needed addressing. So I said to her, there you go. I said, tell me what you think. So she read through it. She says, well, you've got an infection of some sort, or you've had an infection at the time the blood was taken. And she was right there. That was correct. She says, because I can tell you something's slightly high. So that means your body's fighting an infection. She says that you usually get a higher count when you're fighting an infection. I said, right, you've got one of them, right? And then she says your vitamin B9's slightly low and your vitamin D's slightly low. But it said, but not that badly low, but they are down, which is exactly what it said in conclusion. It said vitamin B9 down, but not bad. Vitamin D down, but not bad. And then the last one, which I couldn't even understand how they come about it. And she found that as well. She says, and it looks like you've got allergies of some description. And I said, well, what do you mean? I said to her, what do you mean? She says, well, you can only tell that you've got allergies because of the way your something count is. She says, that says you've got an allergy. It doesn't tell you what you're allergic to, but it tells you your blood is behaving as if you've got allergies. And that's exactly what we're on the conclusion.
Yeah.
4 items.
And she got them all right.
She got them all right, every single one.
I wonder if that's why you had that break last week, that allergy.
Yeah.
It's an allergy to summer.
And they just said, all it said on the conclusion is you've got allergies, you've got low B9 and low D, and that was another one. Your good cholesterol's slightly high, but not a real problem. Your bad cholesterol's bang on where it should be. And the other thing with that infection thing, you're high on numbers or something, whatever it was, I forgot what it is. We aren't reading it anyway. But she got every single one right. You know, from which she only had the numbers to look at. I had the conclusion. I had the conclusion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm quite impressed with that, actually. Smart guy.
She knows the stuff then.
You know. You know, that's it, you see, Tommy. I mean, they take after their dad when it comes to being smart, you know what I mean?
Well done to her, that's all I can say.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I thought I'll let you. I said, you tell me their conclusion. Because, you know, they conclude what they think.
Yeah. And she got
Really.
on.
Yeah, she did. All four. I said there's. I told her there were 4 things. I said, you need to tell me what they are. Which weren't bad. 4 out of 280 tests. It weren't bad.
No.
And he said, "Oh, the bit that does my bones were fine." I thought, freaking great stuff. That I don't feel fine.
What do you say? Tell that to me hip.
Yeah, liver function, heart function, all that shit. We're banged on, all that bollocks and everything. But oh, for God's sake!
Not a lot, Anthony, because it's been pissing it down.
Yeah. It's flipping certainly raining hard this morning. Jesus.
Even that's no Anthony. There were geese went in Richard's yard where he works for shelter.
Yeah.
It was raining that much.
Cheeky buggers. Oh, my girl at the office went to Sainsbury's and got him some birdseed. I said, fucking hell. I said, what do you think it is? You're going to want bath and piano at this rate.
Don't encourage them.
Oh, fire. It's going to be like a flipping wildfire sanctuary at morning. You carry the shit on.
Bless her.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
But yeah, miserable day all day. No, you don't see that every day. Yeah, there's a picture on Richard's thing on Facebook.
It's usually swans. We get a lot of swans. You know, because the canal runs literally yards from our car park. You see, so all wild animals and birds and stuff they trot about, and when it rains really heavy, they bail out at canal and start wandering.
Yeah, look, Anthony.
There it is, yeah.
Toddling on its journey.
Yeah. I'm actually looking at Scrapskip.
a bit wet and, you know, worse for wear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've said, Tommy. And here's other little shit.
Yeah.
I've had them eyes staring at me at early hours at morning.
Yeah, it's a death stare.
Oh dear.
A Medusa stare. She turns you to stone.
Oh God.
I'm sure that cat's a gorgon.
But yeah, even bloody what's it went out at it way at rain. But yeah, you know what I mean. It's coming to some went birds as sheltering out at rain, innit? It just shows you how bad it's been. And so far this month, September's been an absolute bloody washout. So yeah, at this rate, we're going to want a canoe. But you know, this is the thing, Richard, as well. Every time Chris says, I'm going up early in the morning to go out with drone, guess what?
I'm not going out early in the morning, I've changed my mind.
Partners. He says that, and then it absolutely pisses it down. I mean, same as we were only on about it this morning, and I says, you know, since we've got caught, I says it's rained every single day, and he's wanted to do a video of it, you know, like a walk round, walk through, or whatever you call it. It's not been good enough weather to do one. He says, well, it's sod's law in it because it knows I want to do something. I says to him, I says, well, if you're going up early, I says, just let me know. So, because see, it's me that has to set alarm because he wouldn't never hear it. So, you know, not only does he have to get up, well, I don't get up. I just turn the alarm off and he does, you know, has a fagging a shit and whatever. I don't, you know, shower, shaving a shit, you know what I mean? Yeah, and take dog for a walk. But I go back to sleep, me. And going up at ungodly hours. But yeah, you know what I mean. It's every time he says he's going out with drone or something, it pisses it down. But he says he's not going now. It's too late. You've already said it.
I was joking, weather. I was joking.
Occupies. I don't know what it is. It's supposed to be sunny here tomorrow, according to weather forecast.
Hey, quiet! I'm about to go down Blackburn.
It says I might go down Blackburn.
sunny, mostly sunny, especially in early hours for Sheffield.
Shush!
It's only 9 degrees.
It's not. It's going to piss in.
Oh yeah. From 7 till 11, it says, well, 7 till 12, sunny.
Yeah. About 10 o'clock, it's sunny with clouds. Sunset's 19:27. What's that? 7:30.
Yeah.
No, 98.
Sunrise 6:35.
Partly cloudy tomorrow. Highs of 14.
In fact, according to this, there's no rain due in Sheffield until Sunday.
No, that said that. It's going to piss it down tomorrow.
No, it said no rain until 3 o'clock Sunday afternoon, it says on mine, but only at 3 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, it's all right again.
It says Saturday, Sunday, going to be cloudy. But 18, 17, 18 degrees.
What I see, it's totally different to the one I'm looking at here, weather forecast. It says sunny here for most of the day in Sheffield on Friday. Sunny spells, it says actually.
Thursday, it's set. Stop fucking scrolling, you dipshit. I think I'm talking to this. It says Thursday, 12th, partly cloudy, slight chance of a rain shower. Highs of 14 degrees centigrade. Winds northwest at 10 to 15 kilometers an hour.
Well, yeah. What weather are you looking at there? Is it on your phone?
Yeah.
See, it might be that.
10-day weather forecast.
It might be that AccuWeather, and they're based in America, so they haven't got a bloody clue.
It reckons it's going right down to 3 degrees tomorrow evening.
It's not. It doesn't say that on mine. It says. I'll show you mine. There it is. That's what it says for Sheffield tomorrow.
Oh, this is a different one.
BBC, this one.
Yeah, look, this is the one that I've got. Look on my phone.
Problem with phone one is it'll be, if you look at bottom of the screen, it'll say provided by AccuWeather, and they're in California, somewhere like that. So I don't think they're on the ball. Lots to see which one's right.
was just but yeah, it says here Thursday 12th of September, and this is I don't know, partly cloudy, 13 degrees. Right, let's go on Met Office. That should be a more
That's
accurate one.
the most accurate one, that Met Office. Phone ones are, I don't know. It's like when you look to what temperature is outside, you know, so you look on your phone, it's never right. It's never accurate, bang on, because people who are putting that data in are just, you know. Hello, Gary, how are you doing?
Hiya, Gary. It says this evening, any showers gradually fizzling out during the evening to leave a dry night, with plenty of clear spells remaining breezy. Isolated rural frost.
Gary!
Hiya, Pammy. How are you?
Hello, Pammy, how are you doing?
Gary!
Pammy. Isolated rural frost possible towards dawn. No, we've got frost coming now.
Frost?
Yeah, and it says Thursday, another similar day to Wednesday, with a good deal of sunshine to start the day. Isolated showers, perhaps lighter and less frequent. Winds easing a touch, but still feel cool. Maximum temperature 14 degrees. So there you go. So either way you look at it, it's going to be a bit, you know what I mean? Not exactly, summer weather.
No, I don't think you're gonna. I don't think Chris is gonna have to get his mankini out.
Pommy says we've had frost all week, but this week beautiful 80s. Tell you, it goes from one extreme to other.
Yeah, what about you though, Pammy? Are you not in somewhere like Australia or New Zealand?
America, I think.
Are you in America? Are you? I thought I don't know why I had in my head you're in New Zealand.
But I mean, it like lulled us into a false sense of security last week because temperature, we're in 20s, and now we've boom, we're bang. You know what I mean?
Boom.
Connecticut, that's it. I might even get some frost. Jesus,
Frost?
I know.
No, definitely. No frost due here. I'm over here, that's for sure.
Well, I've just read that. That's what I've just read out. There might be a chance in some rural areas.
Yeah. Lowest it's getting here is Friday, 5 degrees. 6 in the morning. Well, it won't be affecting me. It won't be affecting me at 6 o'clock on a Friday morning. I'll be well snuggled up.
Yeah, in your pit.
There'll be no frost here, that's for sure. As I can just leave the eating on as and when I want.
Is she on her other thing now?
Yeah, she's on the other one now for some reason. She's been in sink, that's why she's washing herself, because she stands under the tap and waits for a drip.
Oh, just think she's biggest drip going. Oh dear.
Waits for a drip.
What's weather been like where you are, Gary? Ooh. But yeah, it's certainly the weather's turning, put it that way.
Just gonna make a brew, won't be a sec.
But it makes you feel depressed though when when you read it and it says rain and cloud and frost, and you know what I mean. It don't bode well for making the old hormones. You know what I mean? Depressing. But I mean, like I think it's 6 weeks on Monday we go away, and it's like this. We're not sort of we're not under any illusion that it's going to be red hot or anything. But yeah, it's a holiday. We're going away. You make the most of it while you can. But Gary says, cold, I've still got my hat and socks on. Oh dear. Well, we haven't been tempted to put the heating on just yet. So yeah, we've resisted temptation as to putting heating on, so all's good. You see, Richard ain't got to worry about how much it's going to cost because his is all in with his rent, so he can flick it on, willy-nilly whenever he wants. But oh dear. You make the most of it. You enjoy yourselves and do what you're going to do anyway. So I say, baby, I forgot to tell you, I've been looking at holidays, mate, for May next year.
All right.
Not too bad. I looked at Norfolk. So, like, were it Kingfisher that used to be up Borough Castle? There's yeah.
So, come on, duck shop. You come on, little man. There you go.
Okie dokie then, Pammy. I'll see you later. Hope he feels better soon.
Richard gone already?
No, he's gone to make a brew.
Gone to make a brew?
No, Pammy says a dog got injured at Port.
Oh, bless. Hope it's all right, Tommy. There were dogs that been loose. I don't know if you've seen it in Norfolk Park. Right skinny and bony. It's like owners have not been feeding it proper. Can't be saying about this chumble one, but here, can we?
No, he's extreme opposite, he is.
Well, I won't say extreme. He has lost a lot of weight. He's a bit quick down on his treats, hasn't he?
Yeah, he needs to. He needs it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm a bit undecided, Tim. That's the thing. He says, are you looking to go back to Great Yarmouth next year for your holiday? This is the thing I'm sort of eh? No, I was looking like Norfolk, that kind of area in general.
Do you want a coffee?
No, I'm all right for now.
Yeah.
So, quite made my mind up where we, we don't want to go somewhere that's too far away because of Biscuit, because he gets really anxious in car. So, mind you, having said that, Yarmouth's about 4.5 hours away. So, what are you eating, Richard?
Belgian cookie.
You treated yourself, have you?
I bought them yesterday and I forgot about them. Look at that. Come on. Get lost. Come. Go.
Now, no.
Yeah, out.
But yeah, I would just sort of, putting the feelers out, so to speak. Sort of what prices we were looking at in that general time of year, about May time. So not too bad. But I mean, ideally, we could do like a deal that, this one that we're going to, like a little cottage. I don't really want a caravan.
Oh,
Well, I wouldn't rule it out, but I'd prefer like a little cottage.
double chocolate as well, Crypto. Double chocolate chip Belgian cookies.
Double chocolate. I've been to Newquay, but not Torquay.
A cottage of it cliffs.
I'm saying I've been to Newquay, but not Torquay. In fact, I've been to both Newquays.
Nearly 5 hours. It says 4 hours and 52 minutes.
It's a trek to Newquay.
Right, Yarmouth.
No, I mean this is Torquay.
Torquay.
Yeah.
What, 5 hours and
4 hours and 52 minutes.
what, 6 hours with biscuit then? Well, soaks. What?
It looks more or less like a straight, you know.
Straight road.
Yeah.
Like Yarmouth.
It says via M5.
Right. Nom nom nom.
266.1 miles. Don't worry, Crypto. We just did.
What?
Because he's got one of these double chocolate giant cookies.
Biscuits.
I didn't realise as well, that Anthony, that Torbay is in the vicinity.
Where?
Torquay.
Oh.
It's only a mile away from Torquay, Torbay. I don't do tents, Gary.
Gary! You're not having no more of them today.
Yeah. I'd still, you know, like when you go on holiday at first night, I'd still be there at end of week, not being able to get a pot off at floor. Yeah. No.
Tent, but take your own bed.
I do not do camping.
No. Caravanning, bugger that. Been there, done it, tried it. Not for me.
I mean, yeah, at a push, I'd go in a caravan, but I much prefer at cottages. I don't care how cheap they are, Gary. I ain't doing no camping.
No. Camping's alright when you're young, but it's no flipping good when you're knocking on a bit, when you're getting into your 50s. Oh, I've done that. I've done plenty of sleeping in car, Gary. In fact, I've done that recently. Okay, only last year I fell asleep outside Tesco's for 3 hours.
Did you hear that? Chris
No.
says he's even been glamping and went one day and come back next.
Correct. Yeah, I drove flipping. God, how far did I drive to go glamping? A frigging long way. Can't remember what name of place were. What was it called? Place.
These is all 7 nights. These are. Man, you're not badly priced for 7 nights. Hiya, Tamsy. Now,
Hello, Tamsy. Cup of tea. Cup of tea. I'll have a cup of tea while I'm on my dint in the bead. Yeah. Sounding Scottish, that. Sounding bloody Scottish. Yeah, Beach, that place we called where I went to. Beach. You look up map at Beach where that pig is. Bloody hell. Dalvich. That's where I went glamping. Bella Beach. That were in the middle of nowhere, that bugger. Bloody hell.
He thought Hatchet Man would come and get him in in middle at night.
God forbid that way. Unbelievable.
This one's not bad. The Lookout, Cockington, near Torquay. But that's like it's like a downstairs like apartment kind of thing.
Oi.
Oh, this one's not on Harborside. 6 Queen's Quay. Unrivaled position on Torquay's Harborside. Oh, it's the 3rd floor apartment. No, scratch that one. I ain't doing no 3 floors.
Yeah, that Bella Beach where I went, it's just slightly south of Auburn. You know where Auburn is?
I've never even heard of that one, whatever it is.
Oi, stop it.
Okie dokie then, Tracy.
Hello, Tracy. How we doing?
Oh, this one's more like it. 2 steps to entrance, and it's on the ground floor. Oh, it's got PlayStation 3, washing machine, and a tumble dryer.
Never see our Callum if we get PlayStation 3.
Only downside is
Oi, stop it.
the 2nd bedroom is bunk beds.
Come on, not doing that.
Callum's not very keen on bunk beds. Bath with shower over toilet.
Shower at toilet?
Bath with shower.
All right.
Bath with a shower over. You mean a bath as well and a shower. Toilet, heating, gas, electric.
Shower over and toilet. I thought, bloody hell, that's posh.
Wi-Fi 6 Torwood Gables is a 2-bedroom apartment that forms part of a converted former school building. Hi, Dr. Smith.
Hello, Dr. Smith, again.
Torwood Gables also benefits from Wi-Fi internet access. The beaches at Tor Abbey Sands, Meadfoot are both within walking distance.
Hey, Tamsy.
Where's your cup of tea?
A cup of tea. I had
She's
to
sat
do
in
my
the
studies
dean.
so I can come hang out with you guys for a little bit. I think Dr. Smith was too happy, but all right.
Whippy cream cake, Anthony.
Pardon me.
Should think so and all, Richard.
Hello, everybody.
This is the one I've just been looking at. I'll send it to Richard and I'll send it to Chris.
A cup of tea. We'll listen to the wine.
Cup of tea.
A cup of coffee. I was accused of being British today in my chat yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
What did you say? That
Nothing. I was just talking in my own little language. Apparently, are you British?
Yeah, sat in the deed on the bead.
Turn on whatever you want me to be.
You got me talking like it now, Richard.
Dating the bead. I'm trying to talk like Richard when I don't need to.
Oh, that's what was so funny that night. You were impersonating me, impersonating you.
I know, right? I'm a weirdo.
You were like putting a voice on to sound so like you were from New Zealand, but you are from New Zealand. You didn't need to.
Is Dr. Smith in the chat? Why can't I see him?
He's
Oh, there
here.
he is. There he goes. G'day, Doctor. You're following me around.
This one looks nice.
Still waiting for my roast, Doctor. It must be cooked by now.
Roast? What do you mean roast?
Hello to everyone in the chat, by the way.
He's
It
not
wouldn't be
sharing.
a
He's
win-
not sharing crypto.
Who's not sharing?
So Anthony's got a cream cake. He says.
I'll fire.
I says,
Sharing is caring.
Where-
Come on.
where is my piece? I says he's not sharing.
I went on to my mum's shopping tonight. They had 2 of them elephant's feet. You know them elephant's feet.
Yeah.
2 on offer for 90p in Sainsbury's.
What are you doing
Oh,
eating
did you
elephant's
share it?
feet?
Oh, that we
That
call
sounds
them elephant's
that sounds
feet.
so bad.
They're like massive cream puffs, but they're like big.
Brown shoe paste with chocolate top with cream injected inside them. You know what I mean? They've
I
had
like a chocolate, a clear, but
that's
a
it, with a
different shape.
different shape. Exactly right.
Oh,
And, you
yeah,
know, they've had
elephant feet.
they've had a
Don't
good
go around
dollop.
saying you're eating elephant's feet, though. You'll have
They've
the
had-
bloody
they've had a-
egg up there.
They've had a good dollop of cream injected in them.
There you go. That's an elephant's foot. Look.
It better be real cream, not that fake shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks good, but really, really bad. Look, I'm fucking gaining weight just looking at it.
A moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips.
Right? That's
Look
a
at
lot
that
of
one.
things.
Look at that one.
Oh,
Get
that
your
looks
laughing gear
dangerous.
around that.
So you bite into that, there's more of that going to squirt out all down your shirt. I can see it.
Yeah, look like you've been up to no good.
Well, like you've been on the dick.
On the dick.
But yeah, it's a long time since I've had an elephant's foot.
I think it's still on. We have to put it on. Where is it? Nope, wrong picture. Where's my picture?
I seen it this afternoon.
The
I
dick
know.
with the balls.
Dick with balls.
Oh, this account doesn't have it. Wait. Yeah, no, I don't have it over here. Never mind.
Can't
I've
be
got to remember
homemade
to take
chips.
that out of my merch.
I'm not homemade chips for God knows.
Oh, I bet Johnny's been digging potatoes up. Well, it's not a bad addiction to have Dr. Smith, an addiction to grapefruit. It's good for you.
Yeah.
Now,
God.
personally, I
I'm
don't
on
like grapefruit.
medication. I'm on medication that strictly says do not have grapefruit fruit or juice.
Yes, I am too. I am too.
I don't know what will happen. Maybe it'll make me loopy. I don't know, but
Oh, what do you mean? Medication actually tells you not to eat grapefruit.
Yeah.
can I do the haka? I can kind of do the haka,
I don't
but
know what it is. I don't know whether it's. It doesn't say this. It's so on to thing, but there's one of my medication just states do not eat grapefruit products.
Yeah.
Ah.
Can you do the haka?
I don't eat much grapefruit.
A woman's not traditionally supposed to do the haka.
Do what?
But a female is traditionally not supposed to do the haka. It's for the men. It's the warrior.
It's New Zealand where they're going. Oh yeah, and they do a lot of this.
You gotta really beat yourself up to do the haka. Like, have you seen how hard they hit themselves? Like, whoa! And if you got boobs, I really don't recommend it.
That's somebody on rebound, Tamsy.
But we have this woman swing the poi. Like, women swing a poi, right? And do you know what the pois represent?
I do.
Testicles.
I don't know what they represent, but I know what you're talking about.
They represent testicles. Woo. And that's why women will hang them right down here. They represent testicles.
Do what?
Testicles.
The testicles?
The boys. Yeah, back in the old days.
I never knew that.
They did what?
It's the way.
The women swing these things about. They do all this swinging about.
Boys. Tuck your boy, tuck your boy.
And the blokes tie something to the knackers.
No,
No, they
the
don't
things
tie
that
them.
end
They
at
rip
stringer knackers.
Ah,
testicles.
Oh,
There's a
what they called
warrior.
again?
It's a warrior thing. Calm
What they
down.
called again, Tamsy?
Tacky boys. Or the
Tacky?
boy. Tacky
Ah.
boy. Mhm.
Tacky
There's
boys
lots
getting
of
the
things.
tackle waved about.
You're not even hearing it in the correct language. I quit.
G'day,
I
g'day,
quit.
g'day.
No, that's Australia. I mean, we say g'day as well, but g'day, mate. But g'day is really quite an Australian thing.
G'day, what's your wife's name, Sheila?
G'day, Sheila.
What's your dog's name, Dingo? What's your job, Digger?
Digger, right, Digger? I feel like if
How's
there's an
that?
Australian here listening, they're going to be so mad at me.
You getting on with that dig, Sheila?
Sheila. I mean, I remember like back in the day, my uncle and my stepdad, they used to say, call women Sheilas or birds or the dragon.
The dragon.
Right. It says, why does New Zealand do the haka dance? And it's passion and pride. Traditionally, haka was a customary way to welcome visiting tribes, but also served to invigorate warriors as they headed into battle. It's a physical show of prowess, but also an embodiment of cultural pride, strength, and unity.
Mm-hmm. There you go. That's why it's so scary. And it's meant to make us win the rugby, but no, it doesn't help. Oh my God, you're fact checking. What if I'm wrong? I need to fact check my own shit now. What? Poi. Not point. Poise.
Struth.
Represent. Not poison. The history of the poi. Here we go. Let's see if I'm correct. Poi is the Māori word for ball. Not that that helps.
What are you doing?
Oh my God, they've given it a whole. Nah,
What are you doing?
there's way more to it than that. Doesn't say anything in here about being testicles.
Testicles. Testicles.
No, I'm not finding it either.
I like my rule. I like my way better. It sounds way cooler. I obviously learned that somewhere. Look, this is what you get growing up, eh? Fake news, fake fucking information.
This is the basically a picture of it. Look, on the swinging.
Yeah.
That's on Wikipedia.
I mean, as a New Zealander myself, I get quite emotional watching like the haka, especially when young kids do the haka. Like when Emily was at primary school, the boys got up and they did the haka, and I'm like that. They weren't even my kids, and I was that proud mum with little tears in my eyes.
It says it's a tethered weight.
Oh, yeah, well,
Tethered weight.
they're not going to tell you
Through
the
a
truth,
variety
are
of
they?
rhythmical and geometrical patterns.
What I read, it says it was to help keep women's hands strong and able to weave. I don't know.
Keep a woman's hands strong and what?
it keeps your like wrists and your hands strong so they can weave, because traditionally they weave out of flax and things like that.
Ah.
Yeah. What do you think their skirts and shit are made out of?
Have you weaved that
Feathers?
yourself, Tams?
Pardon? Have I weaved myself? Yeah, we were taught that at school.
So you made your own clothes then, I see.
Yeah, I made all these. I weaved them all myself.
Not a bit of bullshit
I
here.
we were taught how to weave a basket, like a square shaped basket with a handle. Basic as, but yeah, we were taught how to make toys. And these stick things, I don't know what the name of them are. Don't come at me. But you like played the stick game and sang a Māori song and stuff. Yeah. Don't come at me. I like watching rugby players do it physically opposite. I know, right? That's what it's supposed to do, but you're not winning.
Says, poi is the Maori word for ball on a cord.
Sounds like a testicle.
And it's a ball attached to flax strings swung rhythmically.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like a whole wrist action, like ducky boy, ducky boy.
You're right there, and it says here, listen, the poi dance was originally used by the Maori women for keeping their hands flexible for weaving. So yeah,
yes,
right there.
I still believe back in the day though, it's something to do with balls, testicles. I learned that somewhere, so there must be some truth to it.
No. Stop it. Jesus fucking Christ.
DJ 2022. Hi.
It's Anthony. It's Tim's twin brother.
All right. Hello. Oh my God, I'm getting myself all tangled up here.
Yeah, there's a bloody tangle going on.
Tangled in me dent.
But yeah, it's what he said about, it's to make the wrists and the hands flexible for weaving. Yeah.
I heard him advertising some anti-tangle cables on the wireless earlier.
You don't need anti-tangle cables if you listen to the wireless, because wireless.
It's got to mirror-proof it.
Oh, don't talk to me about cables, yeah.
Baby, I'm ready for a coffee when you.
Coffee now,
yeah.
It's
him. He drinks way more coffee than me, and yet it's me that pisses for England when I go to bed. Hi, Bria.
Hi, Bria.
Bria, how are we doing?
You can go all night and just get up once, and I'm out of bed every couple of hours. So I reckon our pissing up.
No, you know what? I've got to the point where I used to be able to drink coffee to go to sleep, and now I can't drink coffee after 12 o'clock in the day, after lunch.
Sherry's caring.
Yeah, I've got his, what's it, a piss. So, yeah. But, yeah.
I had the best piss before, just saying. Amazing.
What made it such
it's got to be proud. It was great.
This is the thing. I go before I start my live, and then some nights when me and Richard are talking, and I'm going, he says, "Do you want to piss by any chance?"
Yeah. Well, I try to hold on to my first piss because the alcohol was going through my system, and once I pop that seal, I'm pissing all day.
You're going every 5 minutes.
So you'll see me. I'll be sitting here, and sometimes if I cough, you'll see me like cross my legs quite delicately. It's because we're trying not to bloody have any accidents.
This is the thing, Tamsy. When I've done a live stream, well, last year sometime. I can't remember how long ago it is. I hold on to it and hold on to it for that long. And I says, I'm going to have to go. I need a piss.
Yeah.
So this was before I got my walker. And I went through here, tripped off it, stripped the joints, carpets, face planted door opposite. And I got like grazes all down my nose.
Oh, did you pee?
All my elbow were all grazed up. And then, to make things worse, when I tried to turn myself over, I ripped my toenail off. No.
Oh, wow. But you didn't pee? You didn't manage to pee?
No, I pissed myself.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wanted that whole situation be like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kept saying to Chris, I need to go to the toilet. He says, well, if you just piss yourself. He says, you know. He says, we'll you know, we'll come to that bridge when we cross it. But yeah, I were in that much of a clear arse in hurry to get to the toilet. Yeah, tripped over the thing, boom, straight on the door, and I slid down the door, and that's what caused all this graze down my nose. I were in the right state.
That's what you need.
I did
You need
that
a
once,
good.
but not
You
because
need
I was
a
trying to pee.
Gazunder, a Gazunder.
Yeah, that or a shiwi.
A Gazunder,
Oh,
they
my
call
daughter's
it.
got a shiwi, but she can pee standing up like a dude. She's managed to, but she's been doing it since she was a little kid. She can literally pee out the front. Proud of her, girl. But, yeah, she's got a shiwi. But I don't care. I'll just pull over the
It's
side of the road.
basically you put it on your bit and piss through a pipe, don't you?
Yep.
Piss pot.
Please.
Piss pot, please.
Crypto, she's got a piss pot. It's Crypto.
We're not using piss pots. We're just doing it. We're not using a pot.
But yeah.
Just put it under the bed. Have a slash and then put it back under the bed.
I was more concerned about pissing myself. And I kept saying, I've got to get up. I need to go to the toilet. And Chris says, oh, forget about that. He says, I
wouldn't have even thought about the fact I had to go to the toilet after that. It would have happened while I was falling down.
But yeah, I come a right cropper that night.
Mm.
And then, lo and behold, about a week or so later, I was coming out to toilet downstairs, and at the time I got like my mobility scooter in Passage. Did exactly the same. Yeah, it was strip coming out to downstairs toilet, and I went straight over. But it was a good job at the time that my mobility scooter was there, because it sort of broke me fall, if you know what I mean. Or otherwise that one could have been a bit of a disaster as well. But I'd already managed to have a piss that time when I was coming out. But yeah.
Oh, Ali, mate.
Get it away.
Hi, Ali. How are you? But yeah.
Hi.
See, Chris often says, I can't be trusted because I'd fall over or trip over fresh air. You know what I mean? But yeah.
I used to be like that as a kid. Turned out with me, it was my.
Since I've had this walker, I've not been as bad. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because it's like my knee can give way at any given time. You know what I mean? It don't give you any warning or anything. It just goes. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that walker has given me a lot more confidence getting around house than, walking sticks or anything like that.
Yeah, my mum can't go anywhere without her walker, but because she can't breathe. So she's got emphysema. So
this is the thing. I mean, it's whatever helps, helps you get about. You know what I mean? If I hadn't got that walker, I'd probably be in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I hadn't got that walker, and I refuse to be in a wheelchair.
Yeah. Mum's walker is handy when we're on the bus. A piss pot.
A piss pot. Well, as Richard so eloquently put it, when we were kids, they were called gazundas because you put them under bed. You know.
When you were kids, they had those. You're not
Yeah.
that old. I thought that was
Yeah.
way back when the dinosaurs were like
Yeah,
Well,
but when we were young, we didn't have inside
dragons were
toilets.
flying.
no,
We
we
didn't have
didn't.
inside toilets.
Yeah, and I can remember having a bath in a tin bath in front of the fire. That's how old I am. But
We
yeah,
had
But you're
outside
not
bunks.
that
We had
old.
to walk down to
My
a
mum didn't even
Zuka.
shave a pot. She's 66.
I mean, a gazunda or piss pot is all right if you want to piss, but if you wanted a number two, you got to go all the way up yard to have a number two.
That's
Right, you
what
have
I've
to-
always
you
wondered
have to
about the
walk
old
like
days. You see these
walk
movies and they chuck the
100
kids out
yards
the
to go to
window.
the dunny.
What's it?
Yeah, and it were like you going dressed to Antarctica just to go up the yard to go use the toilet up
Well,
yard.
as me and Miss Gumby were talking about, there is no bloody way in hell we would ever go to an outside long drop or a porta potty or any of that. We will pee or poo in the bush before we would even do that. Yeah, look at that. And have you ever noticed that long drops just look like ghosts and things are going to get you? It's scary. Or the spiders or the poo monster's going to come out of them.
That's a long drop, just a hole.
A long drop is a hole with a. You know what a long drop is?
Yeah, it's
Come on.
it says here it's a hole in ground. We like a makeshift toilet over this hole.
So you shit
And
just
if you
goes down
poo
the
on
straight
somebody
hole
else's
and
poo,
there's a
there's a good chance somebody else's poo particles are going to get you. Ooh, no, thank you.
That's what they used to do nowadays. They used to shit in backyards in a toilet, and every night people used to come and shovel your shit out.
Oh,
That's basically a long drop toilet.
Yep.
You know, it's like a phone box.
They do. They are like little phone boxes with a hole and a wooden fucking hole wood thing on top of it to sit on, and literally everyone's poo.
This one is a posh long drop. That one with yellow. There, look.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
still got somebody else's old poo in there. Gross.
Yeah, a piece of wood with a toilet seat on it.
Mm.
Right.
That's a posh one.
You get real posh ones, and they've got brass toilet paper holders. That's super posh.
Yeah.
And if you're
When we used to have an outdoor bog, we used to have newspaper on a nail.
Oh my gosh.
We
I
used to have
remember
to
being a kid and we were real poor, and there was a time when literally we had no toilet paper and we had to use newspaper.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
You see, that's typical of a long drop, Richard. It's just like a box.
White wash. I ain't seen no fancy.
That is
That's a
white
fancy
wash.
one. Where's the spider webs and the
when all
monsters?
said and done, it's an O-link ground, whatever you put over the top of it, and you just take the dump in it, and it, yeah.
I would much rather dig a hole, my own hole, and shit in that than bloody shitting somebody else's shit. It's just gross to me.
But you see, this is the thing, Tim. When every Sunday night it was mine and my sister's bath night, and we got no running hot water, no word of a lie. We hadn't got no running hot water. We hadn't got a boiler. We hadn't got central heating or anything. So my mum used to put tin bath in front of open fire to warm it up, and then she'd be like get pans and put it on oven to warm water up. Tip it into tin bath, and then top it up with cold water. And I were one end, and my sister were at other, in a tin bath in front of an open fire.
Tamsy's thinking, "Fucking hell, I'm posh."
I was born in the bloody 80s, mate. We had bathtubs with hot water cylinders.
I'll tell you something though, Tamsy.
And toilets that flush.
My dad built us a bungalow, and when we moved out of there into this bungalow that my dad had built, we got sunken bath, we got a proper bath, You know, alt mod cons, boiler, central heating.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Everything. And I tell you, when we first had a telephone, there were me, my sister, and my brother always used to fight to get to phone first because it was such a novelty to hear a phone ringing, and you know, we'd want to be, hello, this is such and such.
I still
you know
remember
what I mean?
my phone number from when I was at primary school. I still remember 3599746. Try and ring
Yeah, I
it. It's
can
not
remember
there
I
now,
was.
but I remember
But I
it.
mean,
Mum
remember
did
I
it
was-
from that
this is the
effort.
thing as well, Gary. You know, back time, my mum had carted all up. I mean, we didn't have no bubble bath. I mean, that were a luxury when we were kids. It was just hot and cold
Bubble
water
bath was when
in a tin bath. You know, your luxury was a bar of soap and shampoo to wash your hair.
right.
Yeah, and we used to have a bath as kids once a week until we sort of moved into his new bungalow.
Yeah. Well, me and my sisters, we get in trouble every time we had a bath because we had a bath together. You know, it was fucking saving money.
My
hot water.
sister used to have together.
But we used to pour the shampoo in the water and get in so much trouble for wasting the shampoo. But that's how we would make a bubble bath. And then we'd do like the washing machine to make it all bubbly. And we'd get even more trouble because the bath water would end up over the other side of the bath, not in the bath.
But yeah.
So yeah.
You know, and we thought it were the bee's knees that my dad had actually built a sunken bath. So all you got to do was step into it. You know, we thought we were posh then, from going to all three of us sleeping in one bedroom, having a piss pot, having a toilet up yard, to this luxury, you know.
I'm
and just
getting real
out of
Oliver
bed and
Twist
then
vibes, yeah.
they ain't been able to go to a toilet. They're actually in the same building as you were in.
Yeah. I feel just like I
we
come
thought
from
we
the
thought
land of
it were
luxury.
bee's
I don't
knees.
understand that. I never had to have that life. There, I had all them. Okay, we only had one channel on a television, and it went to sleep at
Yeah,
12
we only
o'clock.
had we only had
The good
two.
night TV would come on at 12 o'clock and say, "It's time for bed. Good night." And then the TV would go into that round thing with the colours.
I was black and white. We didn't have colour. Black and white.
We didn't have black. We didn't have
When I
colour.
was
Well,
little,
very, very
I believe.
further down the line, but yeah, and you were always aerial, you know, with coat hanger, and you were remote control as well.
I remember Mum and Dad not answering the door multiple times because the plug-in TV license people were coming to take the TV. And we did lose our TV a few times because, you know,
But this is
TV
the
license.
thing.
We
I
don't
mean,
have that
people
now.
don't realise is like when me and Richard were kids, a lot of the own comforts and the luxuries we didn't have when we were kids.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
Used
there's
to
a
have
lot of stuff now.
frost
that
on
we
inside
have.
at windows.
Yeah.
Frost
Yeah.
on inside.
Yeah. You're right there, Richard. And when it were really, really
First
cold,
up, we're best dressed.
yeah. When it were really, really cold, you took coats and everything on bed just
On
to
bed, that's right, yeah.
keep yourself warm.
Correct.
I don't
remember
know.
that.
We were a poor family, but I don't remember being like cold as a child. Maybe kids are just hot. I don't know.
Yeah, we weren't cold, but
remember
I can remember frost. My mum and dad, they was quite
When
hard,
I
you
was
know.
a child,
They weren't soft like they, but it was cold. I remember frost on inside the windows. But we used to have an open fire in every room.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what I mean. It's and I often say kids today don't realise they're born.
Oh,
Imagine if you told them to go outside and play. Don't come until dinner time.
You know,
what would they do?
They've got internet. They've got mobile phones. They've got gaming consoles. We had none of that.
Oh, we put a stick in that minute.
But you know, we went from sort of
outside.
no hot water, going up yard to have a number two,
Oh,
having a bath
God.
in front of open fire in a tin bath to,
Well,
know,
like
can
with
remember
your legs hanging out, the end.
you know what I mean?
I've got this
We went
picture of a big tin bucket.
we went from nothing to having, as I call it, all these posh things, a boiler that actually generated hot, hot water and heating.
Yeah.
And you went
One
from
of our
not
houses we
having
lived
to,
in. Sorry.
you went from not having to sort of, when it were really, really cold, putting coats and whatever on bed, when you were like there, chucking covers off because it was that hot.
Yeah.
Because you weren't used to it, you see.
Yeah. When I'm on the potty, Gary, you still use the potty. I had a steering wheel and indicators and
Yeah, I can remember potties. I can remember potties. Remember like a head of an animal's head with handlebars that used to come up in between your legs.
Emily picked up her potty and tipped the contents out on the floor one day. Yay! Poos and wees everywhere.
And when I used to need it, when I was having a bath, my mum used to pick me up and shove me in Belfast sink. Put me in sink. I can remember being shoved into the sink.
Yeah, I used to wash my daughter in the sink when she was a baby. I didn't see the point in a big plastic bathtub when you could put in the sink.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And when she got too big for the sink, I'd make her come with me to the shower.
There's so much has changed from when we were kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I remember mum's spit washers. They were the worst. When your mum drinks coffee and smokes cigarettes and she's like, giving you a wash and it smells like mum spit everywhere. Gross. I never did that to my kid. No.
But
one time mum cleaned me in a fucking puddle. We were up the street and we'd had chocolate cake or something at the cafe and we were walking down the street. Chocolate everywhere and she stopped in a puddle, got a hanky out of her bag, tipped it in the puddle and washed me down with puddle water.
So she didn't stand on ceremony.
Because that's back in the day when we didn't give a fuck about germs. Germs were good. We needed germs. Germs are what made us tough today.
That's it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, when we were kids, we didn't have half the ailments that they have now, that they have today.
There's no such thing as hand sanitizer. I'll tell you that. Soap and water.
But and when we'd done with tin bath, it used to go on a nail outside in the yard.
Would she spit on that thing?
And that's why my mum had to warm it up before we even got in it, because it was cold on your arse.
Oh, I bet.
But
I remember we lived in a house with a coal range that heated the water.
Good old days.
Wait all day for the water to heat up before every Sunday. Mum would have the coal range on, whether it was summer, winter, whatever. She'd have it on so that us girls could have our weekly bath. Isn't that weird? We back in the day we'd have a bath like on Sunday. Fucking our hair would get washed, everything would get done on a Sunday.
Yeah, we used to have
it sounds gross, but
on Sunday. I'll tell you something else as well, Tansy.
You're all fresh for school.
Richard's mum has still got one of them era things that you. And
the clothes era. Oh my god, I remember them.
Yeah.
Richard's mum still got one.
I have to go around and pull it up for her.
I want one because man, they were so handy.
She still has an outside bog. So she has an inside bog, but she still has her outside bog as well. Because I use her outside bog.
So the English say bog, we say dunny.
Yeah, these are some. Oh shit! These are some lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, those. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mum also had one of those wooden clothes era, you pull up thing. And I remember like anything white would end up with like a wood a wood line on it, a wood colour.
Hey, I'll tell you
There's my
something.
granny put a kiss on
My
it and a
my
pink
grandma
one.
used to punch it is what they call punch with like a wooden thing, and then sort of everybody were moaning at her. Why don't you go wash? Oh, I don't need a washing machine. I'm you know what old people are like. I'm
Yeah.
quite capable, you know, whatever. And she resisted and resisted until my mum and, you know, brothers, because they were a family at 8. So they clubbed together and got her this twin tub. And she was still a bit apprehensive of using it, but she used to use a mangle outside.
Yeah.
You know,
My
used to love twin
first
tub.
flat I had, my first washing machine was one of those ones with the one side you had all the water and did all that, and then you pulled it out and stuck it in the other side, and it would spin the
That's
water
a twin
out.
tub.
Yeah.
Twin tub.
Yeah,
one
that's
of them.
twin tub. But you see,
And
my
Mum
mum,
had
when
one of
she,
those agitator things that had the rolling pins that the washing went in. You had to pull the washing out.
That's a
You know what I
mangle.
mean?
yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm on
Mangle.
about.
we
A
call it
wooden
an
mangle. But the one my grandma had got, where, you know, you had to, and,
Yeah.
and more often than not, when we used to visit, she'd think, and she'd say, go on, you know, and me and my sister would be there like turning wheel while she fed it through mangle.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Those were the days.
even
And look at
even
washing machines
like,
now. You can turn them on with your phone if you've got one of them
yeah,
ones.
Right, you can.
you know, when my mum first got her twin tub, she'd put washing in washing machine, good,
Yeah.
you know, your washing machine part, and then she'd dump them straight in. It's yeah, what do you call it?
Spinner. That's what I call it.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, so she put them straight in there, but she'd pour cold water onto it, so as it was spin dry
It
a
was
bit.
rinsing. It was rinsing
So it's
as well.
like rinsing as well as,
Yeah.
you know, and she'd keep pouring water in it until the water run clear, and then she knew that
Yeah.
they were all rinsed.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, I hated those
really, my
things.
grandma were really old fashioned, and she fought it all the way when they suggested going a twin tub.
Oh,
Yeah. My nana was so old fashioned. She used to iron undies.
40 years. From when
But
I
can
was,
you remember when, you know, like,
about 15 years ago, she had a twin tub. My mum, she won't part with it.
can you remember? I mean, my grandma was so, you know, the whites, she put starch in them. You know,
Yeah,
and
what's the
really
starch about?
old school.
What is starch supposed? It makes everything stiff, doesn't it?
Well, it supposedly makes them white. Let me have a look. Starch. But yeah, I can remember using starch.
I remember the Lux Flakes.
Oh, I can remember them as well.
those.
It says starch helps keep your clothes wrinkle-free after ironing.
Oh, there you
Starching
go. So it
clothes
keeps
can
them
even
stiff.
keep them cleaner longer because it repels dirt and sweat.
Oh, so it's like Scotch guarding your clothes. Cool.
Yeah, but it says the more starch used, the stiffer the fabric will be after ironing. But yeah,
Pity you
know
can't
what I
put
mean?
starch on other things to make it stiffer. Never mind.
I knew you were going to say that. I just knew that you were going to say that. Give me the starch. Give me the starch on your old
Even
man.
to this day, they still do starch.
Give me the starch on the old deek.
On the dick. Keep it keep it stiff and clean.
Yeah.
Never mind.
But yeah,
it should have been on my show
basically,
before what we were talking about.
for keeping them crease free while you're ironing.
I don't even iron, mate. I just wash, hang out, and put it in the fucking wardrobe, hang it up.
That's what
Back
I
in
do.
the
Just hang
day,
it
like when
straight.
I used to iron my uniform by sticking it in the clothes dryer. It always worked. I'm not an ironer. My stepdad used to army me to iron it was like army styles iron my clothes, and I never impressed him. I could never get all the wrinkles.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Plenty of
you know,
starch on the corridors under crackers. Yeah.
it's been
Oh,
an
yeah.
eventful evening. You know, we've talked about piss spots and going
Shit.
for a shit up yard, and now we're on to starch to make your clothes stiff.
And other things.
See you later, Amjad.
See you later,
Later,
Amjad.
take care, buddy.
Oh dear. Oh, I'll tell you something, Gary. I've seen Richard's under crackers hanging up.
Okay.
Well, that night when we stopped at Richard's, Tamsy, Richard gave his bed up so me and Chris could have his bed. But there's like a pole outside it, and he got them all hanging off there. So yeah, I have actually seen Richard's under crackers.
Oh, wow.
And then we're on about other night, weren't we? You says, oh, I ain't had a woman in my bed. And I says, I stand corrected, Richard. I says, I were in your bed only a few weeks ago. Albeit with my husband, but I have been in Richard's bed.
Yeah.
It's probably the most action it's seen in a while.
Correct, that bed has not seen, it's a brand new bed and it's not seen any action off me.
It's not seen any action off us either, Richard.
It's not seen any action at all. Fuck all. In fact, this flat hasn't. In fact, my last flat hasn't.
But yeah, he were making a statement, you know, he says, I ain't had a woman in my bed. And I went, hang on a minute. I said, I were in your bed a few weeks ago.
It's nearly 4 years since I last seen any action.
Probably been about that since I last seen it. I don't think it works anymore anyway.
Piss dumps. I'm Dad. There's not piss dumps.
Piss dumps. Piss pot police are lovely.
This is the thing, Tamsy. Like in mine and Richard's era, you know, not having a lot, I think it's good. It stood us in good stead for present day. You know, bringing your children up and everything, and you know what I mean. Because we didn't, you know, let's face it, we didn't have a lot.
Yeah.
And it teaches you morals and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like we had the mod cons of a house, but we were poverty. So we didn't have fuck all either. So not having money for me is not like a big deal. But when I do get money, we'll like really spend it. But I raised my daughter to appreciate shit that she got, even though I really went out of my way to try and get her the best shit.
Yeah, well, you do. You do for your kids. See, Tamsy, he gives his bed up for you. He certainly did for us that night, Tracy.
Yeah. And
my first words to him next morning, Tams, were, how did you sleep, Richard? And went, shit. Sorry about that.
I hope you don't find any crusty socks.
No, I've got brand new bed, brand new linen and everything on.
Yeah. Yeah, made sure all it were brand new bedding and everything.
It's a brand new bed, to be honest.
Well, that's what you do when you have visitors.
I needed oxygen tank back time I got in Richard's bed. Am I going up to any action?
It's a tall bed. It's a long way off floor. It's high up.
I got to bed and I went, you know, this is high up. I'm going.
You had to climb up the mountain.
By the time I got in bed, I'm going. All out of breath, just trying to get into bed. It's a lot higher off ground than ours. But yeah, you need, you know, it's like climbing Kilimanjaro, going into Richard's bed.
I like them high up, you know, because they're easy to slide out of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then you can't get back in them.
Oh man, you really like a bit of a scissor jump to get in it.
I thought to myself when I went to the toilet, and I thought,
it's shocking.
I've got to go through all that palaver again, just trying to get into bed.
Oh, it's no problem. You just get there.
I've just thought of something, Richard. We
You've got to
could
get
have
a bit of
got
equilibrium, you see. Get your legs swinging, get your knackersacking going, and boom,
I
you're in.
know, but yeah, Biscuit's thing ring car, you know that ramp thing, but it converts into steps. I could have bought that in.
Yes, yeah.
Been easier to
Oh,
get
next
on.
time you go to Richard, you're going to have to take your stairs.
It's years.
You need a step ladder just to get in Richard's bed.
Oh,
It's a
listen,
good
look
bed.
at all these jealous people. Jeanette's
But
been in Richard's bed.
I've got two of them. Matt, what makes it high is I've got two of them mattress protectors on as well.
Tim sent me a picture and he says it's on eBay.
Oh yeah, that's a Gazunder. Original Gazunder.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to buy one of them second hand
It
because you
could
won't know.
also be a spittoon, you know, one of those spit things.
Yeah. That is the you know, the original
Oh, spit on that thing.
Nora's thong.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of people nowadays use them as plant pots, but you know, we've had them and used them for the, you know, Sports Direct mug. Oh dear. Well, I don't know whether it's his sister that bought Chris, and it's supposedly an hot chocolate mug. But it's like that size. It's a crep whacking thing, you know. And it you know, it's a. I says to Chris, says it looks more like a piss pot than a mug.
Yeah, I would never buy a second-hand piss pot. Not when you don't know who else has pissed in it. No way.
Oh,
Yeah, this were a
like
mug.
pooing on people's poo.
Well,
But the thing is, they were an act of having a was in a piss pot. You got to stand with your legs akimbo, open, you know, and just let it. You know what I mean? So you didn't actually sit down on it.
no.
You just, you know, stand above it and let it flow.
And if you're a
Yeah.
dude anyway, what does it matter? You ain't going anywhere near it. Well,
That's
if you're
it.
a good aimer, if you're good aim.
What a piss pot. Tracy says Johnny has one of them.
Hey, that's the point. Where are you, Tracy? I thought you were coming up on panels. Where are you?
Baby, talking about that. Can you remember that? I don't know if you're Julie or you're Alison. That great big cup and it looks like you have hot chocolate in it. That great big massive one.
Oh, yeah.
And I says to you, I says it looks like a piss pot. It's that big.
He's got back to his box,
Yeah. He's in that one, baby.
Right.
Chaser's in that
Oh, he's
one.
already in that
Yeah.
one, is he?
Fighting over bloody boxes now. Oh, a big cup, yeah. Well, this is it's like it's not a mug, it's actually a cup, but it's massive. And it looks like it's meant to be used for like hot chocolate. So she says just eating.
Just eating, right? I thought it said just eating, yeah.
Eating. But yeah. I says to Chris, this says if I drunk after that, I'd be pissing over 9 edges. So, but yeah, you know what I mean? It's, I mean, like these posh coffee machines that you have nowadays and a boiler that eats, you know, eats your water as soon as you turn your tap on. Who'd have thunk it? Like when we were kids.
Who'd have thunk it? I say that. Who'd have thunk it? Is it
You know
a
what I
real
mean?
thing?
You can get them taps now that you turn on and it's instant boiling water.
Or cold that you can choose
and
between hot
fancy
or cold.
taps are about 600 quid they are, and they instantly boil water as soon as you turn tap.
But yeah, I mean, we
Only
thought
for
it was a novelty to actually have central heating and putting your hand on a radiator and it being warm.
My mum, she still hasn't got central heating now. My mum. We've offered to fit it, have it fitted and everything, but she's not bothered. She says, "Well, I've got a gas fire in every room. What do I want central heating for?" Not fair enough.
But that's the thing. I mean, the older generation are more set in the ways, aren't they? If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
More set in the ways than the younger,
There's a gas fire in every room, and she's not bothered.
Hi, bored old fart. How are you?
She has an electric blanket in her bedroom, and she won't part with that. You've no chance. I've got a brand new one here. She bought me one. I said, "What do I want an electric blanket for?"
You know, when in going back to days where you used to have to put coats and whatever on bed, we used to have to share a hot water bottle.
Yeah.
So you'd put it in your bed for, let's say, for an hour, and then because me and my sister slept in a double
hot
bed,
water bottle.
and my brother had got like a single bed, but we had to sleep all in one room because it was just too cold.
Yeah. So you won't have that in New Zealand because it'll never get cold enough for you to need one.
But yeah, we used to have to share a hot water bottle. Just so when you got in, it was something, you know, you didn't freeze your knackers off just getting into bed.
Wow.
Does it ever actually get cold where you are, Tams? Huh?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Does
I don't live in Australia. It does. It gets cold. Yes, it gets very cold.
Yeah, but proper cold, what I call proper cold, they're what cold to you.
And another
I don't
thing,
know. Laura thinks that 24 degrees is boiling hot, so I don't know what you think is cold.
I mean, me and Richard were talking about.
I mean, we've had a
lot of really, really bad snowstorms over the years. But no matter what, if it was 6 foot in snow, you've got to get your wellies on and you've got to go to school. I mean, they see a couple of flakes nowadays and they close schools down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We used to have to, you know, look like we were going to Antarctic with gloves and scarf and hats on and as wellies. And, you know, no matter what, if it was 6 foot in snow, you'd still got to go to school.
Hey, Miss Snacker Cracker Wacker.
Bordeaux, New Zealand is the closest country to Antarctica. It gets damn cold over there.
No, I'm like in the middle. I'm on the east side of the middle of the South Island, so we don't get as cold as they do down south.
But
we definitely still get cold.
But yeah, you see, Tams is from New Zealand.
No, I'm not. I'm from Antarctica. Can't you tell? Apparently, I'm British.
Cup of tea.
Cup of tea.
Cup of tea.
Are you fucking mad?
She speaks better English than what we do.
Laura, I listen.
Where is she, Laura, anyway?
Listen to wireless.
She's got a lot of stuff going on. It's a busy ass day for her tomorrow. So she's gone to bed.
Gone to bed.
Yeah.
But
wait,
yeah, you know, I mean, it's so much easier in the present day than what we had it when we were kids. So much easier. You know what I mean?
I know, but they will cry hard knock life.
You see, Richard thought it were, you know, when he had to whack boiler with a thing to make it work. Can you remember when you first moved in, Richard?
Which one's the other flat?
No,
the fuse box. Yeah, you used to have to hit it with a stick to get the electric. Electric kept going off, so I had to whack the box with a stick. Yeah.
He says, and it would outside at sing, and he says, I wondered what that stick were doing there.
Yeah. When I first said to brother-in-law, I said, electric keeps going off. I can hear it crackling in fuse board. He said, I said, I've been hitting it with a stick. He says, do you want me to bring you an heavier stick round?
So I want you to come and fucking fix
Oh
it.
no, I prefer to just fix it.
Heavier stick. Oh dear. I think
God, I hope
comedians
this doesn't
must run in your family.
You are?
I says I think comedians must run in your family.
Oh yeah, definitely. They do with him, that's for sure.
Oh dear. Do you want a heavier stick?
I'll never forget once we were going to Skegness and we got lost. And I said to him, this is before sat nav, so I said, for God's sake, I said, well, pull over at the petrol station. I said, just nip in and get a map. And we can work out where we are. Because we know sat navs are empty, we're yonks ago. And he come out, sat back in his car. We were in two separate cars. And he bought a samosa, no map. No maps. He said, I'm not fucking paying that for a fucking map. And he's there with a samosa.
Come out
I
with
said,
some.
what are you supposed to do with that? And put it on dashboard, it's going to point us in the right direction. A samosa.
Oh dear. You know, it puts an whole new meaning to as tight as a duck's arse.
Oh, he's tight. And I won't mind. He's tight, but yeah, he's absolutely loaded. You know what I mean? But he's tight. He's funny, he is.
But,
Janet
you know,
said
we
to
have
him,
a way worse way of saying it. Tighter than a nun's C-U-N-T.
Yeah.
Look, I was respectful, Jeanette. I didn't just say the C word.
What were you saying,
getting better
Richard?
Janet, she asked him, she says, will you nip to the shop and get me some clothes pegs? I've run out of clothes pegs. Anyway, he'd come back and sat down and she said, well, where's my clothes pegs? I said, they were £2. I'm not paying fucking £2 for fucking 20 clothes pegs.
You tight old motherfucker.
Yeah. Bear in mind, this is a guy who has I've lost count of how many properties he owns because he buys property and rents it out. So he's well loaded. You know what I mean? Yeah, he won't.
He's not £2 out for some
Oh,
pegs.
no. But yet he'll think nothing of getting angry at one of these grabbing machines. You know these grabbing machines where you win a teddy, and it really pisses him.
Rigged.
He really pisses him off when he gets a teddy near dropping all, and he's fucking. I'm not leaving that for some fucking else to one. It's cost me £5 to get that teddy from that corner to this corner. I want that fucking teddy, and he'll put loads of money in just to win like a 50p teddy. He'll say, I've got it. I said,
rigged anyway. You've got to spend lots of money to get it.
That's the whole point of them machines anyway. You know,
he gets right mad at them. So funny. He gets really mad at him, he does.
Navigating.
But he won't pay £2 for some pigs, damn.
Correct. Oh no. And he won't buy a road map. That day, I'll never forget that. I bought a samosa instead of a frigging road map. I said, well, that's a lot of use. I said, is it going to point us in the right direction? A bloody samosa.
Oh dear.
Yep, we're in the right direction.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
It's before sat nav. God forbid, I don't know how people manage now without sat nav.
I know it makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Yeah, when I first started driving wagons, sat navs, they were like £700 and £800 a piece. You know what I mean? They weren't cheap, so there weren't many people had them. So you had to look at maps. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the old-fashioned way.
Correct. You had to look at maps and everything.
I could go private.
It was a nightmare. You're driving around with a map open up passenger seat, trying to look at it.
But see, this is what I'm talking about. You know, people nowadays don't know that they're born.
Yeah.
You know, sat navs, bloody, you know, or mod cons. You know what I mean? Hot water on tap. Just turn your tap on, and you know you get instant hot water.
First job I did when I passed my driving test in a wagon, right? It was delivering frozen food around Lake District. It were all over Lake District. So
I trusted one of those CPS. I trusted one of those GPSs one day. They didn't know that there wasn't a road connecting to the other side of the road, and it got me all stuck and lost. And I had to go all the way around halfway around the city just to get to the other side of this particular road because of bloody GPS.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of places like that. There's a lot of you actually see lots of signs now outside the road saying "Do not use sat nav here." But this one day I went, first job I did, and we had no sat navs in out, and it were delivering frozen food around Lake Districts, you know, and I dumped all this stuff into this shop, loads of frozen stuff. Umped it all into the shop and shoved it all in this flipping code room, that cold storage room. It took me about half an hour to unload it all. And she's there, woman. Yeah, moaning and groaning and huffing and puffing. I'm thinking, what's up with this silly cow? Yeah, I didn't think it were mine, this stuff. I said, you what? She said, I didn't think it were mine. I didn't remember ordering this.
So waited for you to unload it all.
I've just unloaded it all, and now you've decided it's not yours. Yeah, it's Shop Across Road. She says that's for Shop Across Road. Oh, I was mad. I was freaking mad.
I would have bloody charged you for it anyway.
I'd have thrown a bag of frozen peas at her, me.
Oh, God. Yeah. Make her bloody put it all back in the truck.
Oh, I was mad.
It took her all the time that you were unloading to decide it weren't hers.
Correct. I had 3 trolleys worth. I did 3 trolleys because the wagon was split up. One side were frozen food, one side were chilled food. I know all her stuff were frozen, and I had these 3 trolleys, and I unloaded them all, took them all into the back room, into a fridge, and I'm taking it out of the trolley, putting it in her fridge, in her back room, back room, like a little mini mart, sort of small supermarket place. And she stood there, and you could see her looking and chunnering. And I said, what's up, like? Yeah, I don't think any of this is mine. I said, you what? I said, you just watch me bring it all in, and then you decide it's not yours. I nearly said, are you fucking mad?
Are you fucking mad?
Well, I was mad. I really were pissed off.
I would have been and all. After watching you unload it all. Then decided that it weren't hers.
Maybe she was enjoying watching you unload it with some weird, I don't know.
Oh, you used to get a lot of clowns like that.
The most she's seen in a while.
You used to get some real clowns. I used to get a lot of people buying a big pallet full of this wooden laminate flooring, and you get to their house and they'd expect you to ump it up a flight of steps into the back bedroom or something. I'd say no. I said, that's not happening.
My job is just to deliver it. I don't know.
Correct. I used to say, look, I'm like a milkman.
People coming to my house for a start.
But when it's like people who order like a ton of wood flooring, I mean a ton in weight of wood flooring, you'd expect them to have something organised to receive it. Where you'd be amazed. Yeah. What a lot of people used to do is their husbands would bugger off out and leave you with an old woman or their wife, somebody, and so you were in shit,
Yeah.
All the time it used to happen. And then you get the ones
so they'd expect you to do it.
Oh, yeah. Some people, they were just horrible, really were bad. And you just knew they were going to be that way. I always tried to help them as much as I could. I didn't leave them in shit. But when they started being funny, I used to think, fuck you. Because they're a bit of a thing. At the end of the day, everybody were buying these, wood burning stoves. Everybody were buying them. And they're heavy as hell, them things. And I used to get like 10 to deliver on top of my normal stuff. And they'd expect you to unpack it, take it in, flipping practically install the pig. So no.
Yeah, my job's just to deliver it, not to do all stuff.
I says all you've got to do is inspect it to make sure it's not bust, and that's it. I'm off.
Yeah.
And they'd say, well, you're not taking all packaging away. I said, no, my shite. If I took everybody's packaging away, I'd have no room for notes.
Like, my job description is delivery. It is not fucking installation. It's not any of that.
Hiya, Gordo.
Funny thing is, Gordo,
I was just about to shut it down.
I used to have a pen because some of them were so lippy. I had a pen and I used to keep it in my top pocket, and it had a camera built into it, and I used to just press a button on pen, and if I knew they were going to get lippy, I used to just record them. So if they said out and they complained about me, I could show them video evidence.
You've got it on camera that they were
Correct.
going off on one.
I used to get loads. I used to have loads. I even had one woman throwing glasses at me in a pub. Chucking glasses at me.
Mad.
Oh, was she fucking mad, yeah? All because I wouldn't. She ordered a load of wooden garden furniture for outside pub. You know, these big tables that are like two benches and a table all in one piece. And she says, "Oh yeah, they're for garden." And I said, "Yeah, no problem." I said, "I'll put them in, in garden for you." She said, "No, I want them indoors." I said, "What?" She said, and not only did she want them indoors, but she wanted them upstairs indoors. I said, "What do you want garden furniture for upstairs?" She said, "Because I don't want to put it out yet, it'll get stolen." What? I said, "Well, that's nothing to do with me."
So what's going to happen when she puts
And I said, "I'll deliver it to your door." And so she really got on one and started flipping, she did. And I said, "Look," I said, "I'll tell you what I'll do with you." I said, "If you get somebody else to give me a lift," I said, "I'll take them inside for you." Because there were about 6 of them. And I said, "But I ain't." And she walked into the pub, and I walked in behind her, and she said, "Is there anybody free? Because this flipping guy won't bring them in," and all this, and started really giving me shit. I said, "Look, fuck it, forget it." I said, "I'll take them back." And then she started hurling glasses at me then. Chucking glasses across the fucking bar at me. Like the old Caker,
What to say? Fuck that! It's not in my job description.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get going, and I'll see you on Richard's tomorrow evening. Don't forget, Richard's live at 9 o'clock tomorrow evening.
I'm going back live because I'm crazy motherfucker.
Square, be there.
Yeah. See you later, guys.
Bye. Bye.
Peace. Oh, it was getting down to that.
Callum likes that.